Hey, so I wanted to show you guys how I was able to get rid of that bright red hair that I had before this. If you don't follow me on my blog or on Twitter or on Instagram, you have not seen my hair yet, and I did go through a pretty drastic change. I was pretty sick of the red hair. I loved it at the time, but I had it for almost 6 months, and I rarely keep a color for that long. As you guys know, red is a super stubborn color, so I was not looking forward to getting rid of it. But it actually was not that bad, and I did a ton of research online asking people, and I came up with a couple of things that might help you guys out without having to do all of that research. So the first process that I kind of experimented with to get rid of the red, I did more so because I wanted to see if it would work in the future, because I always need to fade out hair color. When you change your hair color a lot, you need to fade it out a lot, or you need to remove it a lot. So I wanted to find a way that wasn't damaging to my hair, didn't involve chemicals or peroxide. So I came across this process where you basically crush up just regular vitamin C tablets. It's reverse because I'm on photo booth. Anyway, you know what it says. It says vitamin C. So what you do is you put it on a plate and you just crush it up with a spoon to powder. Like, you want it as fine as you can. And I crushed up, I never really count, maybe 20 pills. And I take a good amount of dish soap. So I use dish soap because it's very stripping, and I needed all the stripping power I could get. So I just took the crushed up vitamin C and mixed it up with the dish soap and pretty much lathered my hair in it, and kind of scrubbed it really good. And when I was done with that, instead of rinsing it out, I put just a shower cap on. And well, you want to kind of squeeze out some of the excess moisture. You don't want to squeeze out all the product, but you don't want it dripping wet, because you just won't be able to tolerate it very long. So do that, put the shower cap on, and just kind of do whatever you need to do. I left it on for, I think, about 2 hours, just as long as you can tolerate, and then you just go and wash it out. Normally I wash my red hair with cold water because that keeps it from bleeding, but I wanted it to come out, so I washed it with nice hot water and just scrub, scrub, scrub. It was kind of pointless doing that process with the red hair. It was more of an experiment for me. Because I used another product after that, just stripped everything off completely. But I wanted to see if it would work, because even for my new hair, when I first got it dyed, it was a little bit too bright for me. So I did the vitamin C soak wash, mask, whatever you want to call it, and it just stripped out really nicely so that it was a nice pastel color. But hopefully that process helps somebody out. So obviously, with the vitamin C process and the process that I'm going to explain after, it's going to vary. Your results are going to vary depending on your hair, whether it's bleached, whether it's not bleached, what kind of hair dye you use, what color you use, etc., etc. So keep that in mind. Don't expect some miracle product, but for being something that's all natural and it's not particularly damaging to your hair, it's not exactly conditioning. Like, it's not like I'm adding moisture into my hair, but it's not like putting peroxide on my hair or bleach on my hair either. So I really think this is something that I'm going to use quite often. I've already used it 2 or 3 times since I've had red hair. Next product that I used that completely removed the red out of my hair, I mean completely. I was so thrilled and surprised that it got it out completely on one pass. I was kind of skeptical. I read, I don't know, 100 reviews, and they all kind of varied, and I was a little nervous because some people had some horror stories, and there were so many variables, and I don't know, I was just nervous. And what I used was this, God, it's reversed, I keep forgetting. It's the one and only Color Fix, and I picked this up at Sally's for somewhere between $10 and $15. And it's a 3-part process. I threw away the 3rd part. I'll explain why in a little bit, but so this is the color part 1, color reducer. I'm not going to even show you what it says because you can't read it backwards. Part 2, conditioning catalyst. So you basically mix equal parts of each of the bottles, and it creates this really smelly product. It smells like rotten eggs. It's so disgusting, but I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So you mix it up. What's cool about this is you only need to mix up what you need. So like I have a ton of product left for if I ever need it again in the future. You mix it up, you put it in your hair. I put a shower cap on again. So what I did is I used my blow dryer in a low setting and just kind of periodically heated my hair to keep it warm to help it process. It says to leave it on for 20 minutes, but my hair in general is very resistant. It's really stubborn. So I left it on for about 45 minutes and it was out completely. But you can, you can check in the mirror, you can actually see the color coming out. So you'll see that it's a lighter color or whatever it is that you need. Anyway, I washed it out and it was this disgusting coppery brown caca color. It was really ugly, but it was very even, and to me it was great because it was easy to cover up. It wasn't orange. I expected to have to go into my stylist and have her bleach it out more after I, got the initial red out. But she didn't have to do anything but dye this chocolate brown in my hair. So I was thrilled, completely thrilled. Highly recommend this, but again, it's going to vary. But I used it and loved it, so hopefully it works for you guys too. So I was explaining to you guys earlier why I threw away the third process or the third step, and it even says in the box, it says when the desired level of color removal has been achieved, apply processing lotion, which is the step 3, for 5 minutes. Then it says in parentheses, due to the nature of dye molecules, it is possible that hair may redarken to an unacceptable level. If it does, repeat steps 2 to 4 on damp hair until sufficient color is removed. So it's like, I don't know, it seems counterproductive to me to put that step 3 in, darken your hair, and then remove it again. When I was reading the reviews, people were saying that it was changing their hair into weird, crazy colors, and, So anyway, a lot of people threw away that step 3, so I don't know, it just seemed like an unnecessary step of the whole process. So anyway, that's pretty much all I did to get that red out of my hair. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my new hair, which is totally different from the last time I saw you guys. I have a ton of hair now. Obviously these are extensions. My hair didn't grow ridiculously fast. They are 18-inch pieces and they were blonde when I got them. If you've seen any of my extension videos in the past, you know what they look like. So they're just wefts like this, and I have 10 pieces like this in my hair. It's kind of crazy. And I also have 2 or 3 pieces of tape extension at the top of my hair. Tape extension is thinner and literally looks like a piece of tape that you tape together on with your hair in between it, your natural hair in between the 2 pieces of extension, and it just stays there until it's removed. When I heard tape, I was like, well, is it just going to come out tomorrow? Because it sounds temporary. But it actually stays in until you remove it. So it's really cool. And it's reusable because they just use a new piece of tape. So all in all, I have 12 or 13 pieces of hair in my head. So it's a lot of hair. But I really miss having long hair. It's been a while since I've had long hair. And this is the first time I've actually said to myself, I want long hair, or I miss my long hair. So, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share with you guys how I got rid of the red and how I got, or what my new hair looks like. And hopefully, this is the second time I've shot this video. I'm having difficulty with iMovie and just my video not syncing with my audio, and it's really annoying me, and I just can't put out videos that aren't in sync. I just can't watch it, so I feel like it's going to annoy you guys. Oh, one more thing, the pastel hair. I did do a tutorial blog, a guest post, and it will be live next Wednesday. So if you follow me on iamnymphette.com, which is my blog, I will link you guys to the guest post to give you guys a step-by-step tutorial on how to get pastel hair. Anyway, let me stop talking before someone comments and says I talk too much, or it's ridiculous. Anyway, I miss you guys a lot. I will see you soon. Hi to my new subscribers. I know I haven't done a video probably since you've subscribed, so hi, thank you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.